I almost played the wrong thing. It is the Cool Nerd Weed Show. That's Yes.
And that's Sasha.
And this is the Cool Nerd Weed Show on Adobe Radio, the one and only legendary Adobe Radio, legendary Cool Nerd Weed Show. That's what the heck we are. We're famous.
Famous or infamous?
We're infamous. And sorry puppies. Yeah, we're here. We're back. We're post 420. Follow us everywhere in the world that you can find us. Just Google Cool Nerd Weed Show. That's pretty much your safest bet. But you can also find us on Twitter at Cool Nerd Weed. You know, it depends on what it is. If it's TikTok, we're not there because they won't let us be. So So before I forget to review weed, because I always do, even though it's like the main. That's not this though. This is this.
No, this is...
this is that. The shorter joint. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. Wait. What did I roll?
I rolled that. I rolled the 996.
Oh, okay. Well, this is the 996.
Oh, so that is the mids.
That is the mids on the tray. And then the other thing on the tray was the 3 cheese blend. That was over there. That was.
Did you roll any mids?
That's the 3 cheese blend. Wait a minute.
We've rolled too many joints. It's not even 420 anymore.
That's definitely not the. That's the 3 cheese blend.
Okay. The last thing you handed me is the thing that we're smoking.
Okay. That's the Panzera.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You are correct.
I thought so. That's what I thought.
I am.
Would you like some?
I was mistaken. I would love some.
Well, the reason why I'm so focused on it is because it's very oddly named. And that's why I wanted to smoke it first. Because I was like, let's see how it is. Because, so it's called, the strain is apple fritter, which I'm sure you've heard of. No matter what level of weed you smoke, you've probably smoked apple fritters. It's everywhere. And it's good weed. Apple fritter always like overpromises. It's like very terpy, but it doesn't really get you too high. That's what I've learned from apple fritter. It's delicious though. It's delicious strain. That's how I usually feel generally about apple fritter.
Exactly. I'm in the
this
same.
Is better.
I'm the same with you with apple fritter. It's not one of my favorites.
You always think it's going to be. It's very pretty. It's a very pretty strain.
It's always a beautiful
orange,
strain.
Purple and beautiful.
This one.
But this one, I have to say, is better than your average apple fritter.
Absolutely. It's
Panacea is the growers, right? The brand Panacea.
Panacea. Which means a cure for all diseases and ailments. It's a
panacea. You'll hear it. You'll hear your parents say it. It's a panacea because it is.
It's got a great nose.
It smells great and it smokes really nice too. Now, for some reason, it's called apple fritters, but in quotations next to, does it just mean the size? I don't know what they're saying. So next to
it was nice sized nugs.
It
says mids.
They put it in the name mids. Now mids is something. Now mids is definitely like colloquial if you've heard it. Like people say it about anything. Anything could be a mid, but in weed, it means what you think it means. It's just mid-average.
Mid-level,
mid-shelf, not top shelf, not bottom shelf.
Not a lot of care. Commercial grow.
Yeah, a bit large grow.
Commercial.
Something that you don't want to like call your weed. So maybe they're just like so confident in their weed that they're like, I still feel like it's a disgruntled employee who like got to the labels.
I feel like we're being trolled right now.
I know.
We're totally.
Because we were expecting it to be mids. I
was expecting mids.
I think it tests at if that's something that interests anybody, it tests at 28%, right? That's pretty high.
30 total, 28 THC.
That's high.
That's very high.
And it's tasty. It's like a good apple fritter.
This is a great example of apple fritter. It's generally
something that I feel like even like really good brands, like if you listen, if you're like a beginner smoker and like you just want to get that loud, good weed that's going to fill your nose up with a terp, that's probably apple fritter. But it won't, in my opinion and experience, just didn't really get me there.
It never really, like flavor wise, and effect. Just never.
I just was always underwhelmed.
Totally underwhelmed.
It smelled better.
It was all the rage for a long time.
Everybody loves it, and everybody grew it. And it smelled better before it was smoked than anything else.
Always. It had a way better nose than it.
And then when it was smoked, you're kind of like, eh.
This one, I'm pleasantly surprised. And I'm enjoying this.
As am I. What is the effect? What is the intended effect?
The intended effect?
Apple fritter is usually indica.
When I was having my dude moment, you just looked at me and I was like, oh shit, we're about to go on.
You're like, dude.
I'm like, dude.
I was like, what? I was like, I'll turn our mics down. You have 1.5 minutes. Tell me what you're saying.
It was a lumpy strain.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah. It was a lumpy strain.
And there was a lot of information on Leafly regarding lumpies in this strain. And I don't know. Maybe I was thinking there might be a connection there. I don't know for sure. I'm just almost
No, it was.
speculating.
I remember when it like came over and like it was really, really pretty, and Lumpy's like is great, and like grows fire.
It doesn't it have the same sort of structure and vibe of their the Lumpy's flower? It does.
I mean, maybe they're connected.
I don't know.
Everybody knows everybody in this industry.
I don't know. This was just
well, it could be. It's good speculation. It's good speculation that I encourage. We had a good 420, by the way. In case you were wondering, we did stuff. So last week, it was the holiday week. I hope everybody in the world had a great 420. You know, some people were still incarcerated for weed, so that sucks. So let's all remember that and make sure we stop that and make that not a thing anymore. Well, we are also celebrating our lovely industry that we love so much, and it just kicks off the season for weed fun.
Yeah, it's a festival season. It's weed festival season. Yes. There's a High Times Cup. I don't know. I've been seeing people.
High Times posted 420 in New York on their Instagram, really? And it was like popping out.
Oh yeah, I think. Yeah, you'd probably have a huge event in New York.
It was like everybody was like in Washington Square Park, just like or like Union Square.
I think I saw some drone footage from that.
It sounded great.
It looks amazing.
It was probably very fun in New York. If you were in New York, comment below. But yeah, smash that like button. But yeah, like we had a great 420. You worked. How was work? I visited you at work. You could see the found footage of me catching a young TS.
It was loud. It was lit.
It was litty titty. It was. You had tacos outside.
Kind of looks. The footage is kind of like very Blair Witchy, but
I was like, I told Adobe I was going to go live. I did an Adobe takeover where I posted on their Instagram, and I was like, I'm going to go live when I visit TS. And like my phone was like, no, you're not. It didn't let me do anything. So you took the video, and you bud-tended me.
That was fun.
It was fun.
I actually had fun. I
don't think you've ever bud-tended me, by the way.
Never. I had a lot of fun.
It seems fun. I've never been to your job, which is, I'm an awful friend, but it was a great shop, great vibes. 420 is the best vibes you'll ever see.
Everybody was happy. There was deep discounts, gift bags.
Yeah, I got a banging gift bag.
There was a taco truck out front.
Yeah, my gift bag was. I had smoked a bunch from that, a lot actually, and I ate all the edibles and stuff. But there was like a couple good joints in there. I didn't try the runts. You had runts in there, and it was.
Oh, the runts.
Yeah.
I got a gift bag too. I mean, there was all kinds of love.
Yeah, you got some good stuff. It was a good day, and
it was a beautiful day.
So then we hung out. So you worked. I came back. I did. Probably just smoked a lot, and then because I did buy fire from your dispensary, so I wanted to try it. And then we went to Fish's 420 party.
Oh yeah, Fish.
We were like, we were only gonna stay there for like a second, and then we wound up like staying the whole night. It was really fun. It was a vibe. It was good times. It was plenty of weed. We gave it 5 out of 5.
Yeah, absolutely on the scale.
On the weed, 5 out of 5 on
events.
Everything, pretty much. But like definitely the weed. Definitely the weed.
He gets
the vibe too.
On the scale. He gets seven infused pre-roll.
The 20. Wait, what was the weed? It was
the Future.
Yeah. It was really good. The weed was good. We were laced up.
They were, that was nice infused flavored. We smoked a lot of infusions.
Oh my God, we smoked 3.5 to 4 joints that night. Very large joints. Fish was like, what? And I was like, yeah, bro. It's 420.
2G infused pre-rolls.
It's 420. What do you think we're doing?
The Future.
We don't fuck around. Yeah, it was great. It was really, really fun. And that was a super vibe. It was really, really cool. A bunch of fun performances. Fish DJ'd. It was a stoner's delight. And then we have to tell the story, right?
We do.
Okay, so then so we wanted to go to the Glass House party earlier. They started their party at 4:20, and you were working, and I wasn't going to go by myself. So, and like all my friends were working. This was my second rather, like real 420 after the pandemic that I haven't been working. So I just chilled, man. I mean, when you don't work on 420 and you're in the industry, like that's like hashtag blessings. Like you want to like smoke all day and like, you know, when you're working, you want to be working, but when you're not working, like when you weren't working, you were like, I want to go to Venice Beach.
Yeah,
fuck you. And you're.
I'm not going near any dispensaries.
No, you like threw me out of a moving car. You're like, get out. I'm going to Venice. Go fuck yourself.
I'll pick you up in 2 hours.
And that is what happened. I did the same thing. I was like, I chucked deuces at you at the dispensary. I went home. I chilled for a bit. Went to Fish's party, and then we went to the Glass House party a little late. It was a little late. We kind of got there right when it was wrapping up. They had been going hard since 420, so we went in. Everything was kind of wrapping up, and it was at like an art installment kind of thing?
The Wisdom.
Wisdom, that's what it was. Yes,
LA,
indeed.
Downtown, sort of the arts district.
Yeah.
It's all these geodesic domes set up.
Yes. And so, pretty cool for like concerts and stuff. And
there's all kinds of events. I think there's like, I don't know what, like sound baths there like every day. There's something happens there every day. There is something,
yes. And it's probably great. And we walked into, because we just like were wandering. We were like, let's see what's happening in here. And so we like wandered into, we were pretty toasty. We just like wanted to see,
I wanted to go
check
in
it
there.
out.
I'd never been in the Wisdom.
Like we wanted to see the vibe. It was like on our way too. So we just were like, let's see how it is. Why end the night here? And we were we like walked into a performance, and like we were only in there for like 3 seconds, I swear.
Not very long at all.
And like somebody came out, like this little dude like came out of like, it seemed like he came from like the stage, or like he came from like the side entrance.
These people, they always enter from nowhere. It's
He
like magic.
For real. He kind of like came from like a smoke bomb, like Doctor Strange, and like he walked up to us and was like, you want a tab of acid?
Very enthusiastic.
And I didn't hear him. I can't believe you heard him. First, you didn't even say what, or you like you.
I knew what was going on. I don't need to hear anything.
So as I was processing, you were like, you said no, you were like, no, thank you. And then, so he was walking away, and then TS like turned back to me like earnest as fuck and was like, wait, did you want acid? Like, I was like,
I don't want to be rude and answer
like,
for you.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Did I, for the lady, we'll take one phone screen tab of acid. Thank you.
I'll have the linguine clams and a Coke with no ice. And the lady will have 2 tabs of the sunshine acid, please.
I was like, you are so sweet for caring about me, but no, thank you. I was like, I'm good, thank you. And that was enough for us. I think that night you had to work the next day too. It was almost like it was like nearing 11:30, and so it seemed like it was a good vibe. So we got in our deathly lift that.
Oh, it just.
And it wasn't because we were high either.
On.
Like if we were high, we'd be chill. I mean, that is probably why I didn't have a panic attack, because I was very stoned. I ate a lot of weed that day too.
I was trying to just relax through
I was trying not to look at
Mr.
you
Toad's
because
wild ride. I was like, oh no, just close your eyes.
We've been in scary lifts before where I'm like clinging onto you like a cat, and that doesn't help anything. So I just was clinging on to the door like a cat.
You're like,
and we made it.
Yeah, just put your seatbelt on and hope for the best.
Make peace with your God.
It's always an adventure.
Always an adventure with Sasha and TS with the cool nerds. It was a fucking great 420. We had a great time. Big ups to Fish, real big ups to Fish. And So What Music Festival. Go to adobe.com and find out details for So What Music Festival. And I had a fucking great time. And I had a great 420. It was chill. It was plentiful. There was abundance. But not a lot of people had that, or not everybody had that. So, make weed legal.